welcome to Elle's Nails, where it doesn't take $1,000,000 for your nails to look like $1,000,000. This week's theme is leaves, and because of last week's rather interesting experiment with the new stamping kit I got, it's going to hopefully be a quick video. I'm just doing an accent nail, and we're going to do a tree with some leaves on it. Nice fall theme, especially since all the leaves are falling right now. Unfortunately, we had a storm around here on Halloween that took away most of our leaves. But it's still got a few leaves out there. So I have this stamp template of a tree. It's got a bird in it, but we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to use that on our accent nail, and we're going to dot on some leaves. So this shouldn't take too terribly long. I don't need any liquid barrier or anything. So on my nails today, I have a white base on my accent nail, which is a Broadway. And then on my other nails, I actually have a stamping polish on there. It's this brass Bundle Monster, which is also called Maniology polish. I have been having trouble. It's a little too sheer to stamp with, and I was having trouble with it. If you've ever watched any of my other YouTube videos, I think I've experimented with this once or twice and ended up changing over to gold. So I decided to use it as a base color instead, and it's very nice. Took 2 coats. It's not opaque enough, but it is a very nice color. So it's a regular polish now. So for my tree, I have the Bundle Monster Maniology brown, and then for our leaves, I also am probably going to use some brown. But I also have the red, yellow, and orange. I am using stamping polish for it because it's more opaque, so it'll pop better on our leaves. So I also need a dotting tool. This little guy has a big end and a small end. We're using the big end today. This isn't the biggest dotting tool I have. It's more of a mid-range one. And then I got my template, which I talked about. I gotta say, despite the fact that the polish decided to turn gray when I put on my top coat, and the stamp template was too deep and picked up too much polish and smeared everywhere, and the scraper was not that great, I will say I do love the clear jelly stamper. It is firm, but not too firm. Very clear inside. You get a little bit of magnification with it. I don't know. I can show you, which is nice, so I can see what I'm doing. And it does not fall out very easily, which is what I tend to end up having. This is so squishy, and it just falls out really easily. And it's not very clear because I use it a lot. It was time for a new one. And this one, I'm very happy with that. It wasn't worth the $10 for the whole kit. But it is a good stamper. So I will give them 2 thumbs up for that. All right, and we are going to go back to our Kings Island Gold Pass, which is kind of the same shade as my nails. Alright, so first off, I'm going to clean off this jelly stamper with my lint roller. And then, I don't know why my cat's got the cases. They always have a case of the Zoomies or something when I start recording. Alright, so I'm going to clean off this template just in case there's anything on it. And then the brown polish. missing the top of the trees, but that's okay because we're going to put leaves on it anyways. And now there are roots on the bottom. I don't really want them, so I'm going to aim so that the roots are not showing. Push down and around, and voila! There is our tree. So now, let's clean this off for next time. Put that aside. Now we take our handy dandy silicone mat and we dot on a little bit of polish. Dot on a little brown. And then we're going to take and we're going to dot a couple leaves on our tree there. That should do it. And now let's do the yellow. No, I don't think so. I was thinking about putting a leaf on the bottom, but I have changed my mind. Now on to orange. I feel like it needs one more somewhere. How about up here at the top? There we go. And we'll finish that off with some red. I think that's it. So we're going to let that dry a few minutes and then add a quick dry top coat. I'll do that off camera today because it's going to be a minute for it to dry. But that's it. Out the door is my favorite top coat. You want something that's a little thick but not too thick. And do some experimenting. Not all polishes are created equal when you're stamping. So that's it for this time. Next week's theme is going to be, I believe, red and gold. So stop by next week and we'll have another interesting nail look. We'll see you then.